It's weird what they're doing with Nia Jax because it was just WrestleMania, and they built her up as this like anti-bully campaign. Don't fat shame. Be nice. You know, she was this real victim.
They built Ronda up like this.
No, Nia Jax.
Nia Jax.
She's the big woman.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexa Bliss bullied the shit out of her, and it was an anti-bully storyline. That's fine. And I was like, okay, Nia Jax is going to be a face for quite a while. No, it's like now she's going to fight Ronda, and it's like playful, like back and forth, but it's like she's the heel, and they have her doing like bully stuff, and it's just like, what are you doing back there, guys?
They don't know. Come on,
what the fuck are you doing?
They don't know. I love listening to old wrestling podcasts, and it's like, so a year and a half before WrestleMania 5, you guys knew it was going to be Hogan and Macho Man. Like, oh yeah, we knew it was going there for sure. Like a year and a half. Oh, those are the days.
Well, that's when they had like 2 pay-per-views to think about. They had like in that year and a half, that's like 6 hours of TV. And they were like, all right, we can hammer that out over a couple days. It's fucking ridiculous. 3 hours on a Monday, 2 on the Tuesday, an hour on a Wednesday for NXT, and God forbid it's a fucking pay-per-view because that's 4 hours now. I think I just read a thing that said they're all going to be 5 now. They're all going to be 5 hours.
What?
I think I saw that.
You don't have enough people to wrestle for 5 hours. Not that they do that, but I mean, for a 5-hour show.
Oh yeah, well, they're not going to show wrestling. You know, they're going to show the promo packages. They're going to be like, "Hey guys, Paige here. My movie's got The Rock in it.
My neck hurts.
Everything is painful." Oh.
You know how The Rock has no leg? I don't have a neck in this new movie. I don't even know if that's how she sounds.
I think that's pretty close. Hey guys, Paige. Yeah, we're nailing this. We're that's the baseline. That's where you find your Paige.
I have no neck. My neck is gone.
The doctor said all my bones are crooked.
I don't know why that's so funny. That's so bad. That's so bad.
Oh
God.
All right, do I actually have any wrestling things to talk about? No, not really. I don't know when the next pay-per-view is. I don't know.
It'll be at the end of the month. Don't they do them all the time?
Yeah, I think it might be on the D&D day. That'll be a long one. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of D&D, Wizards of the Coast just released WATERDEEP Dragon Heist. It's a new adventure book. Everyone's like, oh, they dropped the new adventure, and it's called WATERDEEP Dragon Heist, and that's fucking cool. That's the coolest name that they could have come up with. I like that because for 5e, like they're like Lost Mines of Phandelver. It's like, all right, but this one's just like no, Dragon Heist. Yeah, I'm on board.
Yeah, it's pretty to the point, and you know how you can pronounce that.
Storm King Thunder. No, I don't want to play Storm's King's Thunder. I don't know what the fuck that is. How about what's that one called? That one's Dragon Heist. I can't wait to play it, or at least read it and use it for ideas for stuff.
Is that common, or do most people just pick it up and go?
It depends because this one, it's essentially like a 2-parter. This Dragon Heist, and then some months down the road, something else with a cool name, but I forgot. But this Dragon Heist one, it's levels 1 through 5. So, like for our group, we're past level 5, so we can't play it as it is. But there might be some ideas and stuff that I might steal or just take what's there and just boost up the difficulty. So it's now level 10. Which you're level 10, by the way. Please level up for Sunday. I know you're not going to have time to level up while we're sitting at the game table waiting for Jeff. I know we're not going to have time.
I already leveled up, remember?
That's right. You
I'm already level 10.
You pre-leveled.
You told me to. I just followed directions. That's all I do.
So how are you? How's your week going?
My week is going great. My allergies have finally kicked in. They're pretty rough.
I noticed that. Here it comes. There's one.
My sneeze sounds like that guy from Black Panther when he's like doing his war cry. I realized that last night. Oh man.
Yeah, you look like a tomato.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sneezing. It's crazy. So that's been going really well, and it's summer at work, so nobody's there. It's very lonely. I don't have any lunch buddies. I just eat lunch by myself and
There's no like
sit in my room by myself. There are people there, but not many. Not many people.
Grounds crew getting the old tarp out.
Yeah, groundskeepers.
It's like, hey,
Tarp it up.
Fixing the grass again, huh?
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah, I got computer stuff. It's
Greg blessed me for sneezing.
Yeah, I didn't.
I know, that's fine. Greg did. He has it under control for you.
Mostly because I know how you people are. That's the first of so many sneezes.
Yeah, that was only one. That's weird. They usually come in twos for me.
Pop, pop.
Whap, whap. Pop, pop. So, my 8-year-old is back to playing Overwatch. He's bored with Fortnite. I was like, yes.
Oh, I didn't know he was. He mentioned it a few times.
Oh, that was all he
played. I didn't know he jumped ship.
Yeah, that was it. It was all he played. But the last few days he's been playing Overwatch again. So I'm a proud papa.
He's just playing Fortnite. He was like, you know what? This game's for babies. Get this shit out of here.
Babies.
Where's Genji? Come here, Genji.
Yeah, and then
good.
he told me about some game mode where you have to beat Doomfist or something. Like, one of those little arcade modes where you're playing against the computer. And he said Doomfist has like 3,000 HP or something. I don't know.
I might play that just so I can kill Doomfist. That's how you get me to play.
Seemed like fun. I haven't picked it up. I've done that open mic 2 weeks in a row. That's the most weeks in a row I've done an open mic.
That's a good streak. That's a streak of 2 over here in my neck of the woods.
Normally, at an open mic, you get acoustic performers and duos, and maybe the guy playing the cajon, sitting on the box and whacking that box with his hands. It's called a cajon, or a cajoni, if you will.
And if you have multiples, they're called
cajons.
Okay.
I just left that one hanging for you.
That's
cojones.
There, yeah.
So, but at this one, some people will bring a backing track and play electric guitar karaoke to like Top Gun style. Like they don't sing; they just play. They just shred for 3 songs of instrumental shred guitar. Now, one of them was cool because he was playing a really difficult song. But I'm pretty sure I was the only one in the audience who knew what he was playing. And the other guy is just sort of like playing this instrumental guitar rock, in front of these people. And it's just really, it's odd. It's an odd... You go to a brewery open mic night, you expect to see the acoustic guitars and hear the jangling and the singing, and this guy's just like, got my little rig here, and I plug this in, plug in my guitar, and I'm like, what are we in store for here? It's just weird. I don't know. I can't think of a good analogy to anything else, but it's
just
weird.
say you're jealous because you want to fucking rock out super hard, and this guy beat you to the punch with his little mini rig. He's playing. He's got the backing things going on. So I don't understand that part. So a song is playing. He's just like, meanwhile, while that's playing, I'm going to just do a solo within it. Like, is that what?
So he's playing like the main melody part from that instrumental guitar song, and then he just has like karaoke. Like he's got the song without the guitar part playing, and he plays the guitar part over it.
Okay. Okay. So it's the other instruments and the words.
No words.
Just
Words?
Okay.
No.
There's no word.
There are no words. There's no
Damn.
singing.
Well, I don't know what this
Shredding.
weird.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
not
That's
him.
why it's weird.
Not him. The backing track.
No words on the backing track.
Oh, I would have words on the backing track. Well, let's just do it. Like, why not? Why?
There's songs that don't have words.
Omit the last step.
There's songs
All
that
songs
don't
have words, Jim.
That's true. These musical pieces don't have lyrics and whatnot and words. So there aren't any. And the one guy's backing tracks were they weren't really like mastered well. So they get suddenly really, really loud in the middle. So the guy's like adjusting it like, oh, that's about right. And then they start playing. Like the person who runs the open mic is adjusting the levels. I'm like, okay, we're good? Yeah, cool. Guy starts playing, and then like halfway through it's just and he's like, oh shit. He got him with he hit him with the banana in the tailpipe on that one.
He was like, yeah, you think I'm playing this at a 7? I don't think so.
No, 12.
Hit him with that Trojan horse. It's like, we'll just get in. He'll give us the green light, and then it's going to get real fucking loud.
What's cool is they only let you do
fun.
3 songs.
That's very cool.
So I can prepare. I can say, I'm going to work on these 3, and I want to tune these 3 up tonight at the open mic. And they don't hit you with like, just keep going. And you're like, I don't, that's all I'm doing today.
It's like, no.
No, they're more like,
Yeah.
you only got 3. Let's get it
It's like,
done.
that's 3. You sure that's 3 and not 5 songs you're doing? Because it feels like 5 songs.
Why don't you, can you get those 3 are really long. But, so it's good because you can, it sort of forces me, if I keep going to the same place every week, it forces me to learn, or at least play 3 different songs that I haven't just played. It doesn't force you to. I guess I could go there and keep playing the same songs, which would be really lame. Mm-hmm. But the bummer is you know, like, I only get to play 3 songs. I only get to play 3 songs. There's times where I'm like, cool, I'm on a roll here. All right, see you later. I'm all done.
It's like you get to just do the warm up.
Yeah,
It's like a comedian that's like, just go out there, do your opener, and then just walk right off.
yeah. Have you seen? Did you see Trump's tweet? Did you see what he tweeted? All right, guys, take care.
Yeah. So Donald
Just
Trump,
checking.
would you believe what he said now? Goodbye. Yeah, that's I mean, that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's just like with with comedy ones where you're like, this is gonna be 5 minutes for everybody, but for some people you're like, this is gonna be a long 5 minutes.
Yeah, they say 3 songs, so he'll cut you off, I'm sure, if you go too long. He's assuming you're gonna do like a 3 to 5 minute song.
Yeah,
for a shot.
and then something like each song's 9-minute bullshit.
And it gets full of not of people to watch. Like, people come to watch, but it's not like it's packed full of people. It's packed full of people that are waiting to go play. And that list fills up right away because he said, well, yeah, you can play longer, some nights when it's slow, but he's like, it's usually not. And you get in there, you're like, I guess 7:28 is the time slot I'll pick in between Bill and Joe. And you feel lucky, like, I just missed it, like, or I just made it. I almost missed a spot completely.
So you got to get on that level where you're like, who runs this? Who's in charge of the list?
Oh, I know that. I got that.
You're my boy. Now, hey, Mikey. Yeah, it's Jim. Can you just throw me on it? Put me down at 7:15. I'll be there a little later.
I'm at that point, but I don't do it.
Do it.
I don't need to. I get there. I get there early.
Be every comedian ever. Just do it.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta flex my muscles, my open mic muscles.
It's I treat it. I think about it, and I'm like, how would a comedian treat an open mic? And it would be to work on stuff, right? So I don't like, these are the songs I know really well. I work on stuff I don't normally do, which when I started was all of them because I hadn't done it in a while. But now I'm like, well, I'm pretty good with that and that. Why don't I work on these 2 the next open mic? And I'm trying to see, what do people like? Dale, I played this Boys to Men song. I'm not going to lie to you. I crushed it.
It was pretty great, yeah.
I crushed it. And everyone was like, I'm like, you don't remember? You remember Lethal Weapon 3 and he shoots the kid in the funeral?
Just a baby.
Like, and I'm like, that's gonna be I'll do that last, and like the first song, I should have done last.
Well, I assume it's a pretty white venue.
It is, but it's Boys to Men.
I know.
You're talking 90s white chicks.
But it sounds like people are going there to shred.
Well, these guys are. Most of the performers are much older than the audience. So I thought, I play some Boys to Men. There's people there that are my age. They'll be like, oh, I remember this one. Cool, good job. There wasn't a lot of that, though. Like, the guy who runs it was like, hey, that was good. He's like, there's some difficult runs in there. Good job. Like, that's all I got. Nobody else was like, oh, yeah, Boys to Men. Even there was a guy there who's seen me play and is also a musician and has heard me sing that song. And was like, oh, I didn't even know that was you. Nobody's listening. Why am I here?
Yeah, welcome to open mics.
Getting working.
No one's watching.
Yeah.
Everyone's just waiting. Is it 7:18 yet? Is it okay? When's my time? Let me drink this beer. Let me hang out in the front, smoke a cigarette. I don't even smoke. I would just rather do anything than watch somebody fucking else perform their art.
And I sit there and I clap and I'm nice and polite.
For now.
There was a group of people that I don't know, like strangers. They were sitting right in front of me. So the tables are lined up in a way where they go long ways across. So there is a side of the table where the chairs are set up with the back facing the stage. So I grabbed one of those chairs and turned it the other way. So I'm facing this other table of people and looking at the stage. And people are waving over and like pointing at the seat. And I was about to like go sit down and realize they're not pointing at me. There's a person right behind me.
Yeah, see, that's,
I was like,
that's experience.
That's
life experience. See, high school, maybe even college gym might have been like, oh, that's cool. But no. This man's 33 years old. He knows there's a couple people behind me, aren't there?
Yeah, this is an open mic. You don't come here to meet new people. You don't come here to make friends and talk to strangers. You just come here to do your shit and get out.
Does everybody drink, or is it like a comedy one where it's just like, what's the minimum I can get away with?
Oh, no. Everybody drinks. It's a brewery. Everyone gets hammered.
I know. But like comics are just like notoriously poor and cheap.
The comics. I don't know. I don't think all the open micers drink. I don't think all the open micers drink.
You drinking? You helping this venue out? They're giving you a platform.
Yeah. Every time I think, I'm not going to. Yeah. I'm free entertainment. I'm not gonna. I'll take a 14 today. They have all the numbers on their beers because it's a brewery.
I'm not going to try to read that gimmick name that you've put on that board.
Oh, one of them's BBW. One of them's BBW. I'm like, I'm going to need like 9 BBWs all night. Just keep them BBWs coming.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to come check that out just for the beer.
The beer's good.
I'm taking a break from Father's Day to like the 24th of this month. Taking a break from my keto diet just because it's birthday time, so I'm gonna eat like shit for a week, and I'm gonna drink like shit too. So gotta get it all in. I gotta get it all in. So maybe that'll be one of my stops.
Gulp it down, suck it in, lick it up.
Yeah.
Kiss it in the rear.
And then I'll perform.
You could. This guy just don't you love that people? I'm sure this has happened in a comedy way, but in open mics with music, unlike with comedy, you get people that are let's go do a collab real quick. I'm just gonna come up there, just walk up there and start singing harmony parts with you.
Oh my god!
Or like, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit in on the cajon. And the guy's back there, he's trying to, like, be modest about it. Like, okay, I'll get on the cajon. He starts playing it, and then he sits back down like, yeah, right. I played the cajon. I'm like, okay, dude. You're trying to big-time everyone at the open mic? Probably not the place to do it. Yeah, I slapped that box for a while. I sat on it, too. I don't know if you saw that. And it's like,
What is this instrument?
I told you it's a box you sit on. You sit on it and you slap it. It is the ultimate white. It is the ultimate white person. If you want to go to an open mic and you want to participate, but you can't play an instrument, you sit on a cajon and you slap it with your hands. You thought I was joking? That's literally what it is.
I thought there would be more to it.
It's a box, and you sit on it and you whack it. You slap the box with your hands.
Well, I figure, like, you know, when anyone's describing a drum, it's just like, what are you, an idiot? It's the thing that you hit. But there's a little more to it than that. Not so much with this. I'm trying to find it because I just took a screen grab of it because it made me laugh.
Of the one you found?
So much. Yeah, it was like the first one. Here we go. And bada boom. So that'll be up there in a few seconds.
So if you want to go,
finding it was hard.
I would assume like bongos would be popular at these, although I haven't seen them yet. Sometimes there's a full. That about sums it up. Except you got to put that is the picture. If you're watching this, the picture that Dale posted, is that person playing the cajon is more akin to the type of guy that goes up and plays guitar and he plays some old Neil Young song. And another thing people do at open mics is they'll be like, you might not know this one.
Oh my
Why
God.
Why are you playing it then? You probably won't know it. I'm an old guy, so. And then they play like some Beatles song that everybody knows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe they're just trying to, calm down their disappointment when nobody knows what the fuck it is. I don't know. Maybe that's just how they do their showmanship.
So normally the cajon guy, he's got like, either a forwards or a backwards ball cap on, normally with the like little chewed up bill on it, and like he has some more tattoos than that, is trying to look younger than that guy is trying to look, and looks more like somebody that's on like a rec league softball team.
Yeah, it's going to look like the guy that I just added that you'll see in about 10-15 seconds.
Okay. Oh, is that the inside of the cajon?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's a box that you hit.
I'll take its word. The word, I can't confirm it. But yeah, I like the middle guy picture here because he's not wearing shoes, and that's great.
This guy's a little more. Yeah, that's right up the alley. It's for the drummer that wants to go to an open mic and not bring any drums, which is fine. Everybody probably prefers that. And
I assume it's like easy mode because you can only do so much.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're just doing it on your hips, but you're doing it between your dick.
Yeah, it's like and the cajon guy will be like slapping on the table when he's done, like along with the song. Yeah, just like, yeah, buddy, yeah, get it. Oh yeah, I love this one. Oh yeah, here's the fill.
I've never even heard of this instrument, and now it's my favorite thing in the world.
Dale's gonna get a cajon for Christmas.
I can make one.
He's gonna show up
at
these old mics. What's up? I brought it. Brought my cajon.
I got this shoebox, so I'm just gonna.
Hey, that's about right.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I can't. I had no idea this subculture within a subculture, because I know there's music open mics, mostly acoustic, and I'm sure some guys, plug in every now and then like that. But what is this? Oh, I love it. I love it.
For the percussion guy at the open mic, what's he gonna do? But
so you're saying that sometimes people just randomly just come up, like, and help?
Yeah, right.
Has anybody tried to help you? Like, what this Boys to Men needs? It needs some shoebox.
Yes, they have, and it's not that I don't appreciate it, but there is to me, if I wanted to do a jam night, I'd go to a jam night. Open mic, is open mic. And it's one thing, it's like, hey, that's a good, I know this one song that I know you know. Why don't we go up and play it? And then you go, okay. It's another thing when you're just playing and you're like, who else is singing with me right now? And guys just up there like, yeah, what's going on? I got you. I got you on these backing vocals. Like, dude, thanks. And one time this guy had this pedal that like sings harmonies for you when you sing. It'll sing the harmony part for you.
For you or with you?
With you. But like you're singing into it, and then you hit this pedal, and you tell it like, I want it to sing a major third whenever I sing, and you hit the pedal, and it'll sing that harmony part with you. And he would just like step on it, like, there you go, helping you out, buddy. I'm like, don't do that anymore. Stop touching things while I'm playing, please.
Oh my God! See, that seems.
It would be like if you just walked up there and like yelled a punchline to someone's joke for them. Like, I got you.
You know what? It's more mechanical than that. It's like if you're the comic who just keeps the microphone in the stand, which is, you're more comfortable that way. So you're up there like, hey, my wife, I hate my wife. And then somebody just walks up and they just take the mic out of the stand and just like hold it. It'll be
more like that.
It'll be better if you hold it. It's like, you don't know. I needed these two hands for a physical thing I was about to do. You don't know. I don't need your pedal. I don't need your microphone.
I got you. Here you go.
Ooh. Yeah, it seems very intrusive.
It's weird. And I can't tell, because I always assume the worst about everything all the time. So there are times where I'm thinking, are they trying to sabotage this other person, or are they really trying to help? Oh. And then I think, obviously, they're just trying to have fun. But the cynic in me thinks you're trying to like make this person sound like a fool. Now, sometimes you're trying to help because you can't make it any worse, because that's how open mics are. They're fun. They're definitely fun and interesting.
They do sound fun. I assume a lot of now I'm obsessed with these run-ins.
Yeah, it'll do. And the ending of the song just a big schmaz. What's the finish for this song? A schmaz. Everyone just runs up there. You hit the cajon.
Everyone knows the last song of the night. It's like an old WCW Nitro. Everyone just rushes the fucking
new world order. You hit the cajon. You bring the conga up.
I assume drinking like fuels that. Like, I'm gonna go help old Jimmy. Let me just.
Yeah, it definitely does. Later in the night, it happens more, so it's got to be the case.
Yeah, I'd assume so. That's fascinating. Have you recorded any of your sets?
No,
either audio or video. No, because now I want it. I want
to, and every time I forget, I have a little camera, what is it? Like a little tripod for my phone. I'm like, oh. Like the second time, I'm like, why didn't I record it last time? Oh, I forgot the tripod for my phone. I'll make sure to bring it this time. I'm halfway there. I'm like, I fucking forgot that thing again. But then I see the guy who runs it, like taking video and stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. He'll grab a picture or a video or a little clip or something of my set.
Clip it. But yeah, before you go up, just like, hey,
no, he did
clip
not.
it.
Clip it, brah.
Clip it.
He got the Shredmaster guy though.
Yeah, he's a fan favorite.
It's it's fun. I really enjoy doing it, and it's fun to watch. There was a guy who is good, but he's an older guy. Not so old where he shouldn't be staring at the hot chicks, young chicks at the table, but like they're not staring back. Like maybe cut that short. He's just like, yeah, that's right. I'm up here slaying this song that came out when your mom was an infant.
I mean, if that was the rule, like they have to look back, otherwise.
No, I mean, like he just keeps looking. I just want to tell him, like, they're not looking, and they're not going to be. Just stop. And like it's a song where he's like staring him pretty lady, and I'm like, oh god. No, he's just like giving him like the little sideways, like cool glance.
Yeah, some people are there to work on their craft, and some people are there to fuck. All right, so get out of the way and let these old guys plow. the booze is flowing.
They're raking
It's
it
a
in.
microbrewery, so everything's like 13% alcohol. People are just gonna slit them.
Yeah, I drank this beer that was supposed to be 5.5, and I'm like, you got to redo your formula a little bit.
Doing some Steiner math with their alcohol.
Back to formula. I was like, no way, dude. I got to sit here and watch like an extra couple sets just so I can drive home from one beer.
Joe, you want 5.5 alcohol at sacrifice.
You take your Bavarian hops and you have my German hops, and then you get 13.5% alcohol. But I'm a genetic freak. Oh, I love Scott Steiner. He's the best.
Me too. So, just wrap this up real quick with that. Just what, those on Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Thursday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. at Hailstorm Brewery.
All right.
In Tinley Park, Illinois.
Tinley. While you were doing that, I was. Oh, are you doing it?
I'm cajoning.
Where's my shoebox? How about this? I'll use this box.
Please
of
bring
little bites.
Please bring
Muffins.
it's a box of muffins.
Here's this. That's a muffin.
Need a little
Muffin
snare
plane.
sound in there.
I have so many things around my desk.
Oh boy.
I did the Moni fishing derby.
Yeah,
Saturday.
you were gonna bring the trophy for today. What happened? I want to see it. That's a box of muffins again. For those of you only listening.
That was my consolation prize. I'm gonna put a video out on my personal YouTube.
Yeah, you
which
do
is
that.
YouTube.com/DalesWada. I already got some fishing videos up there. I'm not really hyping it until I get like 7 to 10 up. But I recorded this fishing derby. My whole process, getting ready, preparing, scouting it out.
Oh, so you got like the before.
Oh yeah, it's a whole beginning, middle, and then the thing fucking starts. And this place, Lamoni Reservoir, it's like the swampiest, shittiest body of water in the world. And it was like that last year.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, maybe it'll be better this year.
No, why? Why would it be?
It wasn't. But my goal was, I'm just going to do panfish. I like pan fishing. I'm good at that. I won the one little trophy for pan fishing before, so maybe I'm kind of good at it, I guess. So I start, and I get, boom, a couple bluegill, and they're real small and dinky, and I'm like, okay, like 4 or 5.
Was this was a number quantity thing or a weight thing for the
This
panfish?
was for panfish, it was a number.
Oh, okay. So the little ones
most-
don't matter.
Yeah, the little ones don't matter, and that's kind of how this one resolved itself. I didn't win because the guy next to me, he was having better success than I was, so I changed it up. I started going for bass because with bass it was just the biggest one.
Mhm.
So you might get lucky
And get
to
the
just
biggest one.
get a fucking big one, and the biggest one was like 15 inches, which isn't big. So everybody had a chance, but the panfish guy right next to me, what do you think he had? The winner, most bluegill.
Oh. Are you expecting me to go too high?
No,
No.
you're not gonna go too high. And this was like a 4-hour event.
4 hours. 43.
You're not gonna go too high.
43.
43, 249.
What? He just kept catching the same fish all afternoon.
He
Okay, that one's got
found-
holes in it already. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's little Stevie. He found like a little school of like baby bluegill. They were the
Scoops them out with
size.
a net.
They were the size of your fucking fingernail.
Oh my god.
It was, and he had a long pole with just a little like I guess some waxworm or something, and he would just dip it down, pull it right back up, and there would be a little fucking bluegill on the end of it. He would put it in. He had a bucket with water in it. And he would just toss that little motherfucker in there.
So he's
And
going
it's-
for reps.
Yes,
as
he was just-
many as
this-
fast as he could do it.
This was this was
For 4
his
hours?
day. This was his day.
Oh my god. He's just dipping them in.
Yeah, he was definitely cheesing it.
He's talking. He's
So-
talking to the fish. Remember what we worked on? You keep biting this, I'll keep putting you back. I won't eat you. Remember, just like we practiced.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of got salty about that. They're like, "Oh, they count that," and I'm just like, I mean, he's catching the fish.
Yeah, how are you gonna not count it?
I mean, yes, it was kind of fucked up. So I tried going for bass. That didn't work out. I caught a bass, and it's about that fucking big. So it wasn't a success, but I did learn a lot, like how to fucking cheese bluegill fishing. Just fucking my little teapot.
Just keep dipping it in there. Yeah, do your teapot.
And it wasn't like a 13-year-old boy. Like he was like this grizzled like fucking lumberjack guy, and I'm just like, you have any pride in yourself? Like I'd feel like a tool if this was like my winning strategy.
So, like,
It's
does he
just
even have to
shameful.
put it in anything, or does he just like show a judge and drop it back in?
I mean, he had a bucket, and this was one of the things I learned because I was like, that's clever. At least is he had a bucket with water, so he would like put him in there, and when the scorekeeper went around, he'd be like, "You want to check the bucket so I can put him back in?" Because it would have been a different story if every time he caught a little bluegill, he'd have to be like, "Come here, motherfucker, and look what I mark it down." Like he would have only caught like 70 on the day. So I mean that was a good little strat.
So he had like he just kept catching with the same 20.
Probably
Look in the bucket and then dump the bucket right where he's fishing, and then fish them out. How are they not the same ones?
It was just fucking shameful.
They might need to rethink the rules for the panfish next year.
Yeah.
Like, okay, panfish, total number. Bluegill don't count. What? Yeah, you got to get me a crappie or something. No bluegill.
Yeah.
I heard there's a perch in here somewhere. Find it.
I mean, because I do another derby. That's in like September. You're not going to find too many like baby bluegill in September. You're not going to be able to cheese that. But when you do these derbies in May and early June here, if you get lucky, you find a little spot. And another guy was doing it too. Apparently, this is just a strategy that fuckheads do that I have no respect for it. It's lame. It's like that's not fun. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you get? Are you like a professional panfish derby medal winner? Like, what's the end game?
Are you hurting for the fucking rod and reel that they're giving away for this? Have you heard that much for it? That you like this is how I get my rods.
Because at 270 whatever, that's too many reps of dipping my pole in and out. It's not even fun at that point. It's work. So
I just wonder why he kept going at a certain point. Like at 200, I would just start asking people like, "Hey, how many do you have?
40?
Can I stop
Oh, okay.
now? Because I'd like to stop. I don't have to, but I would prefer it."
like that guy that's running in the Olympics and then like stretches his arms out because he's like, I have such a big lead, and then this like fourth place person catches him when he's like, what? Those are my favorite. I'll watch videos like that for hours, and I can't remember how they phrase them.
Celebration fails.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're so good. They are so good. Like they take their hands off their bike and they're like, "Yeah, I won. There's no way I can lose. Where'd that guy come from?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best.
Or like the baseball player that just gets a good swing and he
Does the bat flip and starts walking?
Yeah, it's just like that
Just
didn't leave the park.
It's the warning track, and he's like, "God damn it!"
Gets thrown out in a second. Oh yeah, hubris.
Yeah,
Watch it.
like dribbling the clock out when you think you're ahead by one, and it's just tied. Oh my God! Could have stolen game one on the road.
I wish game 2 didn't happen yet. I wish game 2 would be like next week, because I could have lived with a whole week and a half of J.R. Smith memes and just all the interviews with him were just like, all right, it's 4 days later, JR. Do you want, like, what was going through your mind when it happened? He's just like, Taco Bell and strippers. Like every day after game 1, he had like a different answer, and it was fucking just fantastic. He's such an idiot. I love him.
Oh my God! Teddy was so hot because he's a big Cavs fan. He was still is so mad about that.
We'll show him all the LeBron reactions one because there's a new one today. It was like from like a fan cam or something. Yeah, there's that one
where he's like, "What are you doing?"
And now there's one where it's like it's after the fuck up and they're going to they're back to the huddle and they're on the bench because it's a commercial break and you can hear all the commercial bullshit. And LeBron's just sitting there, and JR's trying not to look at him, just trying to avoid that eye contact with the king. And LeBron's just like, he's just sitting there getting his 2 minutes of rest in during this commercial, and he's so pissed. And then the coach finally comes, Ty Lue's like, where the fuck were you? He finally comes in, and LeBron's just like, do we have a timeout? Did we have a timeout? And you just see him go, did we have a timeout? Motherfucking son. Like, he gets
like
so
everybody
pissed.
messed up.
Yeah. He was just like, why?
Oh,
He fucked up. You fucked up. I am a god among men, and you all suck. And I'm going to Boston next year.
so this will be the best. I want the Cavs to win, by the way. My son wants the Cavs to win, by the way. But if they lose, let's say it gets to Game 7 and they lose Game 7, to know that you had a Game 1 that you were just like, whoops, brain fart on the biggest stage of my life. Oh, well. Like if they lose, let's say they win one game or something, it's like, yeah, well, they weren't going to win anyway. But if
because they showed a picture of like just like the layout of the land when he rebounded it, and LeBron James is at the top, at the 3-point line, wide fucking open, like the widest open anyone's ever been. And it's just like all he had to do was pass it to the best player on the team, and he probably would have hit. Like, it would have been so much different if he wasn't.
Or he could have gotten fouled or something,
Yeah,
anything
crazy.
but that.
Basketball IQ, gotta have it.
Yeah. What would Phil say? Ooh, Phil would be hot. He call foul. Foul.
He would probably just argue this, like we do have the lead.
Yeah, because remember, and then he had a 2 and a 2, and yeah, we're winning by 1.
I shot it from there, which is a college 3, so we should be up by 1. Piece of shit.
And then you fouled me, which gave us a point, I think.
Foul. It's just a foul.
Yeah, he got me.
Foul.
I played a little
Son of a bitch.
pickup basketball at a birthday party with children, and maybe I was a little drunk, but it was fun. And it's fun. They're kids, going easy on them. There's like a 9-year-old and an 11-year-old. We're playing one. He wants to play 1-on-1, and the kid doesn't know how to dribble. He knows how to dribble, but he doesn't know what double dribbling is.
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't know what traveling is. He'll like jump up, leave his feet, and land with the ball in his hand. Just keep doing that. I'm like, I'm just having fun. 9 years old.
College rule.
Then, this other kid comes over to play, and then this other kid comes over to play, and then. So at first there's 3 of us who we're playing. I'm like, we're busting a V. Let's go. I'm like, we're doing West Side 6 or what? And these little kids are like, what is happening? They lowered the rim down to 8 feet, and drunk Jim could not resist dunking all over these little kids.
He was went full Billy Madison.
Oh God, it was full Billy Madison. Yeah, I'm like, oh, air ball. I'm going straight up with it. Oh, in your face.
You're just teaching life lessons. When it doesn't hit any construction,
Yeah.
you can go right back up. Like,
And then it was me and the 9-year-old against like a 10-year-old and a 14-year-old, and we pantsed them. We pantsed them, and they wanted a rematch. But the 10-year-old didn't. And I was like, no, I don't want it anymore. I don't want.
No
I'm not even
mas.
going to try and guard him. He's so tall. And I was like, oh, it feels so good hearing that.
the other one's just like, we'll be fine. Head movement.
I'm like, this is what it felt like to be me for 23 games. He's so tall. What am I supposed to do?
He's so fast and athletic. Oh.
I'm going left. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter. Oh, it was fun. It's fun. It was so fun too. when you're
Yeah,
drunk.
I haven't played basketball since, which was a concern. So maybe I'll try. It's going to rain a lot this week, but I do want to sprinkle that in, keep my exercise going. But I need that thing where it's just like every week we're doing this thing because it's a league, and
We paid.
Yeah.
I paid my money.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't care whose birthday it is. I don't care whose wedding it is. I paid. I'm coming every week.
Yeah.
I'm old country, okay? I'm old country. $40. You pay $40 to play basketball. What? I give you. You pay me $3. I let you play in the alley behind the store.
So
I don't know
if
what
you've seen
accent I was
it.
trying to do there. I was like a little Italian, a little Greek. Try and get Polish in there. That didn't work.
It's just like he's working on his new D&D character. Can't wait for that. Kill that person off immediately. Halloween trailer.
Oh yeah,
Friday.
give me some Halloween gossip.
Halloween trailer comes out Friday.
Yeah,
That's it. That is it.
Do I have to
The
go see a movie, or will this just be on Netflix or Netflix?
It's gonna be on Netflix. You have to watch all of Ozark.
5 stars.
And then at the end, it's gonna show you the Halloween trailer.
I meant YouTube. It's gonna be.
I
on YouTube,
imagine-
I'd imagine. Right.
I imagine Saturday, or maybe even I don't know. That's a good question.
Someone will cam show it Friday.
Somebody's gonna get them tokens and cam show it. Because I think that Hereditary comes out this week, so it's probably with that. We discussed it. There's some horror movies coming out. Definitely going to be in front of those. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be on Netflix and YouTube within a day or two after this Friday. Because here's what I would do if I was the Bloom.
What would you do?
I'd do exactly what it looks like they're doing, saying, Friday in front of these movies. Go see it. And then maybe that Monday or Tuesday, pop it up on Netflix and YouTube.
And chill.
Just to let them know. It's like, it's in the theaters for a couple days. Sorry. If you guys really want to see it, I mean, go see Hereditary. It's a good movie. Rotten Tomatoes is giving it this, blah, blah. Like, just, hype it up. Advertise, market, do all the things. Don't say it's like it's coming out Friday, but you don't have to go see any movies. We're just going to put it on Netflix and YouTube and for like 2 hours. So
You're never gonna let that go.
Netflix?
How do they keep making 13 Reasons Why shows? She killed herself in the first season, and they're like, "Oh, why'd she kill herself?" No, that's the whole.
Just gonna watch it. I haven't seen it.
Spoilers: she's dead when the show starts.
Okay.
And then they made a second season. I'm like, what, did she come back to life and kill
13
herself
more.
again?
13 more reasons.
I came back to life to kill myself and tell you I got 13 more goddamn reasons.
Maybe it's just like American Horror Story, where like every season's like a different group. It's like maybe this is 13 why this person
not.
killed. So
It's not. It's the same people, and they're still like, but she's dead. It's fucking your fault, man. I got a gun now. I'm gonna shoot you with this gun.
I got 13 reasons right here.
Better find those pictures of this dead bitch, or she's gonna be dead. What?
Yeah, I thought the show was more thoughtful than
Oh,
that.
no.
You make it sound like a CW trash.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
I thought it was like a somber suicide is legitimate. Let's.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. Not at all. It is
That
totally like.
explains why like tweens like it. And I was like,
Exactly.
why do you like this? This is like
Exactly.
it sounds deep, and they're like, no, it's not though.
No. And then, Riverdale. It's like one of those shows, but not as like fancy. It's just like she's fucking dead. But it's not like, oh man, we could have stopped it if we only knew the reasons why, and that there were 13.
Are there 13 episodes, and each episode's like number 4?
No, she leaves tapes.
Abuse.
I don't know how many episodes there are, honestly, but she leaves tapes behind. Listen to the tapes. When you're done listening to them, you give them to the next person on the list. And but
God!
I
letter?
walked upstairs yesterday. There's just a circle of tweens in an empty, abandoned parking lot pointing a gun at each other. I'm like, this bitch has been dead for so long. What are you guys doing?
It said to pass it on to the next person on the list and to shoot him in the
Or you're
finger.
gonna die in 3 days. It's almost like a horror movie at this point too. But the sheriff is Lucifer from Supernatural, so I like to pop in when he's on there. There you go. Got a Soup Natty. I got a Soup Natty reference in. Soup Natty.
What
happened?
Here's how season 1 of 13 Reasons Why titles their episodes. The first episode is called
Dead.
Tape 1, Side A. Episode 2 is called Tape 1, Side B. Episode 3, Tape 2, Side A. And repeat this process. This is the ugliest format I've ever seen. Then you get to the last one, the finale, Tape 7, Side A.
It looks like
even me.
When you got Rhapsody the first time and like burned a CD and it just was like track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4. Oh my God.
Okay, see, they learned. Season 2, they said, what the fuck were we doing?
We're out of tapes. What do we do? Why don't you come up with real episode titles this time?
No, they hired somebody who's just like, I'm going to give it real provocative names to really pull the viewer in. Like, I don't know, 2 girls kissing. That'll be episode 2. Episode 3, I'm thinking The Drunk Slut. So they really changed how they went about things. What's the last one called? The last one in season 2, the episode's called Bye.
Yeah, so this show is like
It's great.
It's like the Star Wars cinematic universe. We're like, wait a minute, what are you gonna do next season? What haven't we seen her do in the past before she killed herself this time?
She was really prepping, huh?
Like, what are you gonna squeeze in here? Like, you showed us
vacation footage.
Yeah, her first communion. Like, what are you gonna put in here now?
Right here, I have a photo when Karen met Santa when she was 5 years old. There are 13 clues in this Polaroid with Santa. What are they? Gets a gun. Santa, what?
And unlike a horror movie, she's not coming back. Like, this is not going to resolve with, like, if we can figure out the puzzle, we can bring her back to life. She did. She did. And, like, the scene when she kills herself, like, it's rough to watch.
Oh, okay. Okay. So,
Yeah.
she records it.
No, they just, like, you see it, like, the flashback of it happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like a found footage show.
I don't know what this is.
I wish it was now, though.
Well, you're talking like Polaroids and tape A, side B, and
I
I'm
know.
like, oh, this is all just a mesh of things.
It certainly is. And I'm
This
like, when
episode's
does this
called
take
Smile
place?
Bitches.
Like 50 years ago? Polaroids and tapes? What are we doing? There's a Betamax of us kissing, drinking some wine coolers after we watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Like, when does this take place again? It's, it's interesting.
It seems interesting, and that's on Netflix.
Oh,
And
a double cross. Oh,
might
a
have
triple
to-
cross.
Never watched that, I think. I'll never watch that. Fallout. There's a new Fallout game, Jim. We're approaching
What are we at,
E3.
5?
We're approaching E3 season, so we're going to get a lot of cool game stuff. I guess it's 5. They're calling it Fallout 76 because it apparently takes place in 1976. Or it's Vault 76. It doesn't appear to be a real sequel, like a full-fledged game. It sounds like it's going to be, and I don't know if it's true, but it's sounding like it's going to be like an online build your base type of thing. Because in Fallout 4, there was like you build these compounds and you get the water and you have a little safety village. I think it's going to be like they're building upon that, and it's just like it's whole game that you can do, and it's online, and it's Fallout.
So it's not really a Fallout game. Like, it is and it isn't.
Yeah, like the mobile games, like Fallout Tapper.
Like the mobile games. Clash of Clans. Like, I don't know what kind of mobile you're talking about. I wish everyone could see this and not just the people that are watching. Because they won't know why I'm laughing so hard.
So yeah, because I was excited because on Twitch they have their own channel, and it was just like a loading screen or whatever, and it's like, oh, they're gonna put something up eventually. So all this hype was building, and then they had the trailer, and it was Fallout 76 and all the theories, and everyone's so excited, and then it started looking like it was not going to be a legitimate game as we were expecting, but this supplementary online thing. So that sucks, I guess.
Sounds.
I might play it.
Yeah, maybe it's good or whatever, but still, it feels like Half-Life 2 episode 12. We're not doing 3.
Yeah, it's a little spin-off type of game, and that's fine. I actually like that, since give me this type of Fallout, because I like the Fallout lore. I like the idea of the Fallout universe a lot. So yeah, just give me more stuff with your mythology.
I don't play them, so I'll see a bunch of memes I don't get for a while when that comes out. That's normally what happens. Fallout comes out, there's memes, and I'm like, I don't get it.
They're like, there's a dog, I guess. There's a lot of things with the dog. Because I've only played New Vegas. I haven't played Fallout 4.
Okay.
But I think I know what happens. I'm sure I watched a playthrough. The other game that comes out tomorrow, June 5th, is called Vampire.
That's it?
Vampire. It looks interesting. It's an RPG where you're a vampire. You were a doctor, and now you're a vampire, and it takes place in like 1910. And it looks interesting. Well, I think there's like a flu epidemic in Spain. They chose it for some story reasons and probably technology. It's like, he's got a gun. No more vampires then, because they shot them all.
I just hear vampire and they're like, yeah, man, you could probably bang hot chicks in that game. And then you're like 1910. I'm like, they got all them clothes on back then.
Yeah, like 5 things of underwear.
Yeah.
The thing that seems interesting with this game is you have to feed to level up and energy, blah blah blah. You're a vampire. I get it, but there's this like investigation aspect where you kind of you can study and stalk prey to see if they're good food. So I guess so you don't get like the vampire AIDS.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about her. She might have something bad.
Yeah, see, in Supernatural, if a vampire drinks dead man's blood, it's like poison. They're only supposed to drink the blood of something that's alive. So you get some syringes, fill them with dead man's blood, and then you jab them with that, and then you can get out of that situation. Dale? Hello?
Yeah, I mean, they might do something like that, Jim. I don't know. But yeah, it's all supernatural. It's all good-looking brother.
Oh, they are good-looking, too.
I don't fucking know.
They are so good-looking.
So yeah, that comes out tomorrow.
Vampire with a Y?
Vampire. Don't catch any bad diseases from these pigs.
No AIDS yet, so.
Hey, they're going to be all right. So I think that's everything I wanted to talk about Friday. Next episode, folks. It's going to be titled Halloween Trailer. I'm telling you right now. That's what I'm going to be talking about.
I can't wait.
At least 20 minutes as we go frame by frame.
Yeah.
Pausing Netflix every to see all the clues. Can't wait. And if it is with Hereditary, I might just go fucking see it.
What if they make his mask CGI and it just changes into all the masks from all the movies at various times during the movie?
Like the masking captures like a step behind, so like the mask is always like whoop, 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 whoop. It's like it didn't lock it on.
It's just like a 2D graphic over his face, like in Game of Death with Bruce Lee. There's a scene where it's just a picture of Bruce Lee because he's dead already. So there's just a still picture of Bruce Lee, and they're talking to it, and he's just staring. I'm like, that's a photo of Bruce Lee.
See, you can't joke about that shit though, because they just did that with that movie. They just did this with that movie Tag, where it's like the group of friends. They've got a game of tag going for 50 years. Blah blah blah. It's a comedy. Jeremy Renner like broke his arm during filming, so he has CGI arms in this movie.
No.
They try to hide it throughout, like he's always like awkwardly posed, like let me just put my hands behind my back.
Like Denzel's finger.
Yeah, like Denzel's finger. But in some of them, they need the hand because it's a game of fucking tag. Is there a CGI arm?
It's an Inspector Gadget arm. Comes on the screen. Go, Gadget, tag. Oh.
Yeah. All right, let's plug it up. I guess I just have my youtube.com/DalesWater. Check out the fishing videos. I'm going to be doing some screenwriting stuff on there soon. Hopefully this week. I want to get the first one up anyway, get that going. And yeah, my YouTube, we're going to be popping.
Oh yeah.
Popping. Also subscribe, smash it. Smash that subscribe button, man.
Smash it right down here. There's going to be a link up here. Look down here.
I hate that.
I know. I can't wait to watch you have to do it. That'll be my favorite.
I'm just
You're
like...
gonna do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it. Hit it right down there and sprinkle it over there.
I learned how to use my editing software, so there's a pop-up right here.
It looks
Click
like a
it.
dick. I will be at Hailstorm Brewery on Thursday at 6, from 6 to 9. Not playing that whole time, just being there.
That's not bad. So 3 hours, is that how long the thing is?
Yeah,
3-hour show.
Yep, 6 to 9.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You can get home early.
Do you want to give us a teaser of maybe a song that they'll hear if they go to this?
So, I'm gonna do a metal song, an acoustic version of a metal song. I think maybe that'll be better than the black music.
Probably. So,
I didn't realize
there's a teaser.
So, I started to do an account. I'm like, oh, I only did one white person song this whole time. Like, I didn't even realize that. Like, maybe are they racist here? I don't know. They're not. I mean, they're probably not, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm
so
sure some of them.
definitely go to Hailstorm Brewery on Thursday.
They're not racist.
Not like this.
This was episode 22. Thanks for listening and watching. I'm not racist.
I'm a little baby bluegill.
250.